Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Sari Prodi Pendidikan Matematika semester 5. Tujuan saya membuat video ini untuk memenuhi tugas mata kuliah English for Mathematics. Thank you for watching my video. Today I'm going to talk about now to say number in English. I will talk about the vocabulary and the pronunciation of number. Okay, so let's start. I leave written some number up here, so please watch and listen. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 13. And which continue down here. 31, 32, 33, 34, and X. And 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. We should do the same thing with the hundreds. So, for this number I would say 100. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and 110, 111, 112, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, and others. But America do not say it that way. Most of use as word and after the number. We are not supposed to. We are not supposed to by math teacher and by other English teacher that we don't need that would, and however we all do it, so I would actually say on 101. I'm saying would and but it sounds like just the letter if just say this naturally would say 101, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, and others. Okay, let's move on. I would like to say this number at the top once again. I'm going to talk a bit about pronunciation. So this is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Sometimes people have trouble distinguishing between the sound of the number in this column and the number in this column. They sound very similar. Let's read this number to you, okay? 13, 40, 14, 40, 15, 50, 16, 60, 17, 70, 18, 80, 19, 90. If I count down this when we say this number, the number in this column always have the stress on the first syllable. I have written some of the number over here, so this word is 30. It is this number. 40. It is number. This red I put here to snow. You were the stress in the woods, so for this 130, this stress is on the first syllable. This one, it is on the first syllable to 40. It is always on the first sound stronger of louder than the other, and it could be longer to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I don't say 30, I saw first. Now I like to talk about how to say large number. So as you can see, I have written several numbers up on the boards here, and please notice that especially with this large number, I have written a comma between very three starting from that, right? Okay, so if I start here 1, 2, 3, comma 1, 2, 3, comma 1, 2, 3, comma, and down here 1, 2, 3, comma. So at each place that I have a comma, if there's a number in front of it, we can say the word that written down here below. So for this first comma, this is a number before it. I will say the word 1000. For this second comma, again counting from the right, there is a number before. I will say the word million. For this comma, if a number before it, I will say the word billion. And for this comma, if a number before it, I will say the word trillion. Okay, so let's go talk this. So this is 1, 3 or no comma. It's 1, and I'm going to say the word like with that comma, so it's 1000. So that on 1000, and I leave written up here on the 1000. Here 10. Okay, there's a number before the comma, so 10,000. 10,000. Okay, 10,000. Here it is 100,000. 100,000. No, I have one here. My comma is million. So this is million. 1,000,000. There's no number following 3 whole number other than 0. So there's no number in front of this comma. So I'm not going to posting anywhere in here. Let's say I had the number 7, right 3. Now I have to say 1,070,000. Okay, let's move on. I would like to talk about small number. No, in particular, number written with a decimal point. This bridge of the dot here is called the decimal point. So the first place to the right of the decimal point is called the tens place. So this is 110. 110. Two place to the right of the decimal point is the hundred place. For the right is the 10,000. So this is 110. 110. Right here 100, 1,001, 110,000, and 100,000. Most of you don't work with the number like this, or we don't after see number like this. We see more commonly are mixer number. Similar this in comma is piece of often but point for the decimal point itself, and we reach a number like this. We would write this number as 1x, 1.x. This would be 7.28. However, other people talk often, especially if they work with summers or they are working in mathematics, they would use this terminology, and they would have as the word point. The terminology and the word had use the word point, which use the word and for the decimal point. So in this case, the word and is called the. So this here is common terminology for fraction. This fraction is 1/2, 1/3, this 1/4, 1/4, this 1/5, 1/5, and as we continue and with the number this with the and the n. So I could follow this with homology, put the n express is the number in 1, first, 2 or 3. This number would be 121st. It's an 1. We say first on the 22nd. This count. If the number ends in n2, we would say second. 123rd, if the number ends in 03. We would try to solve 121st, 122nd, 123rd. The next one would be 124, 2040. We go back to the if you are working on a math problem. You could also say on over working and math 22 or 1 over 23. This is 3 first. However, if you are doing a math problem, you may also say 3 over. This 3 fifths, 3 over 5. And he ate 3/5 of the pizza. And they did 2/3 of the work. And she has student 1/4. Itu tadi sedikit penjelasan tentang materi yang sudah saya bahas. Apabila ada kesalahan, saya mohon maaf. Saya akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.